Yeet. What's up, John Denmark? What's going on, man? Did you see about what happened today? What's up, Cadence? What's up, Deborah? What's going on, you guys, man? What did you guys think about Wrestlepalooza? That is the most stupidest name, by the way. I gave Wrestlepalooza a F. A F. It was horrible. Stephanie Becker, I'm glad that she won the title. I didn't want to see EO. I didn't. No. EO title run still. John Denmark, yes. He posted on Instagram earlier today, said that he was good. He was okay. But after that, you know, if anybody was there, man, y'all saw how he hit and that chair came up. He had like a freak accident, you know. What's up, Christian? Man, what's up? John Denmark, I'm assuming he's okay. I think that he's not gonna be on TV or probably wrestling for a while. Yeah, but he's not gonna be wrestling for a while. Teddy Ortiz, what's up, Teddy? Wrestlepalooza was, man, it was horrible for $30. It was horrible. Jay Blood, you mean Jay Uso? You said Jay Blood Show. Man, I never thought I'd see the day where Jay ended up hitting himself with the chair. But I am glad he's okay because that could have went completely wrong. You know, he could have messed up his wrestling career behind that. So I am glad he is okay. I watched it. What's up, kid? I watched it on ESPN too for $30. It was trash. I didn't pay $30. I watched for free by other means. Hey, look. I understand. That wasn't my idea to watch it. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. For 5 matches was horrible. I'm telling you, man, it been better. It look like maybe you'll be better off going to the show. It been better off going to the show than actually paying for it. That was horrible. Like, it really was. I did not like it. Jimmy and Jay back together was awesome in the mixed match. Yes, it was. Yeah. It was good seeing them two back together, even though Jay got hurt. And, you know, they kind of had to call the match. But anybody see how that table just landed on Jimmy after Jimmy just got speared and went right through it? How the table just closed in on Jimmy just like that. And what's up with Stephanie getting inducted into the Hall of Fame? Yeah, she is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. I'm just confused. Why? Why is Stephanie... Why? Why is Stephanie McMahon? Oh, Lord. They done start putting everybody up in the damn Hall of Fame now. At least have a return like Liv Morgan. Christian World. Liv Morgan, you won't see Liv Morgan for a good little while. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. You won't see Liv until like next year. Going until 2026. You'll see her then. You're not going to see her now. But you'll see her then. John Cena, no, even John Cena is on half of fame. Why her? I don't know. John Cena has not been inducted. Hello, Strawberry Shortcake. Strawberry Shortcake? What type of name is that? But yeah, John Cena's not even inducted. Man, John Cena is leaving. He made it very clear. He was retiring. Kind of figured Drew was going to lose after he blew out his foot. Man, he the one that sacrificed his knee just to do that again like an idiot. So that was on him. Let me see. Troll 1996. What's up? Ooh. My AI robot is watching your live stream and learning. His name is Nancy. Hello, what's up? Is Cena sucks? What you think? Cena. I'm gonna be honest. John Cena gotta go. It took that many F5s just for him to lose. Man, what was the purpose of starting off that match? Hell no. Drew got screwed. Cadence, Drew did not get screwed. Drew just lost. He didn't get screwed nowhere. AEW is better than WWE. No, the hell it ain't, man. AEW ain't better than no WWE, man. Get up out of here with that one. Nah, no sir. Master Judo has right. What's up? Punk and AJ winning was garbage. Man, that whole match was stupid as hell with AJ. And then they hyped that match up for nothing. Man, that was lame. What's going on? Hell to the no. What? Cadence said at times get out of here. AEW fans focus so much on WWE than the company they chip on. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. AJ Lee isn't a good wrestler. I've been saying this for years. She's overrated. Master Judo, you are right. I give it all the way because I'm gonna be honest. Last night, it was so much ring rust in the ring with AJ Lee ain't make no sense. So no, I didn't understand that match. Let me see. Bobby Lashley would have a new contract in return for Brock Lesnar versus. Well, I don't want to see no Brock Lesnar versus Bobby, so I'm glad we didn't get it. Damian and Finn are getting the short end of the stick with these PLEs. That's what I'm saying. What I want to know is Finn is a whole tag team champion. Why didn't him and McDonald, why didn't they defend him? Man, WWE be doing, well, I ain't going to say WWE. It's more of Triple H who don't know how to book. WWE storylines, they're really going downhill lately. Man, thanks to Triple H. Triple H is a horrible booker. Wrestlepalooza was no good. I'm glad I didn't pay $30 for ESPN, and they said some people couldn't even get into the app to watch. Man, that shit was so... Man, Sky, that match was horrible. Man, that match was horrible. No, it was horrible. Lesnar is trash. Man, Brock Lesnar always been that way. Bro, WWE, and we don't need Travis Scott in WWE. Man, Travis Scott in WWE is done. Too many titles on. It's a lot of titles on the roster that are not being defended, and it is so stupid. I'm like, why everybody has a title and nobody's defended? Like, it's stupid. I'm glad I didn't pay. Man, it wasn't worth $30. They swashed John Cena out there. They made John Cena look like... Man, everybody know John Cena wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to win jack. Had them poor little kids up there crying. Did I laugh when them kids was crying over John Cena losing? Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, I laughed because I'm like, why y'all do this? Why y'all do this? Had these poor little kids on TV just crying because John Cena got beat up. John Cena lost. I'm like, really? Kimsley, good morning. What's up? Good morning. It wasn't even worth $5. It wasn't even worth $1. 2026 AJ Lee versus Liv Morgan. Christian's World, no. I do not want to see no AJ Lee versus Liv Morgan only for Liv Morgan to beat AJ Lee. No. At least Vince had every title on the roster defended on pay-per-views, which is true. That's one thing I can say. Because it seemed to me like Triple H don't know how to book nothing. Only thing he do is sit up there and talk about nonsense, but don't know how to book the champions, don't know how to book the wrestlers. I mean, then y'all just gave this championship to Stephanie. She ain't even going to keep it long because she's barely going to defend it. Let me see. Brock Lesnar looks in more shape than he did years ago. Man, Brock Lesnar just big as hell. Did you see the videos circling around where Jay couldn't even walk with Jimmy? Help people complain about people being too light with chair shots, and now they complain that Jay's was too hard. Scott, I saw that. Jimmy had to help him up the ramp. Man, that was a lot of blood. Man, his blood was getting on people in the ring. He didn't even know he was bleeding. I'm just glad he's okay though. I am. Larry said lazy booking. Of course it's lazy booking, man. All they do is care about us spending their money. Man, mixed tag was solid, and Io and Stephanie. Io and Stephanie match was the only one I can really say that was good. So far as the Usos and the Bruns, that could have went a bit longer, but we see why, because, you know, Jay got hurt. Jay ended up injuring himself, you know, so he couldn't do it. Do you want to be my friend? What's up? I thought I am your friend. Let me see. Yeah, he instantly was bleeding all over. Yeah, he was, man. He was getting blood on the wrestlers. So, yeah, I'm glad they ended the match. But I'm glad he is okay. A 3 out of 10, man. I gave that pay-per-view an F. A F. A straight up F. Man, Triple H up here talking about expect a lot of surprises. Man, we ain't getting that one surprise. Can you play Baby Boss? No, I cannot. Sky said, Triple H lied. There was no surprises, and he said expect surprises. I'm glad I ain't expect that. Man, we didn't get jack. Sky, you get what I'm saying? We didn't get jack. Nothing. Man, Triple H is just a liar. When there was no surprises at the end of the show, Triple H was laughing so hard. He was probably heard all the way from the gorilla. All I know is this: all these surprises. All I saw was Cody holding up his belt in the end. What I saw in the end: Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Okay, Crown Jewel, you're gonna run it back with these two. Why? Cody already got Seth Rollins beat 3-0. You got Seth Rollins 0-3. Man, come on. I love you too, but oh, you love me? I love you too. Look at your back. What's up? No real surprise returns either. No Gunther, but not sure if his nose is healed yet. I don't know about Gunther's nose just yet. I feel like when Gunther returns, it will be on your average, probably. I would say average. Probably Monday or so. Facts, they were saying this was supposed to be like a Mania shit. Seemed like if a PLE was a house show. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. What's up, Teddy? Let me see. Larry said he is counting the Saudi money. That's what I'm saying. It seems like everything is going towards Saudi Arabia. Don't nobody care about Saudi Arabia. You look so beautiful, and I love you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You know I'm starring real life Roman Reigns. If this movie role would be good for him, he might leave the company. Man, Fleming, Roman already made that shit very clear. He ain't leaving WWE. Most of AEW promos have something to say about WWE superstars or officials. Of course, Ricochet has something to say. Raheem Lewis, you're beautiful. Thank you, Raheem. Sorry for the confusion. Then we can play them all night. What, Kinsley? What you said? The only surprises Triple H was talking about was the problems people had with signing into their apps. Man, that's what I'm saying, man, because it clicked off. Where's Willie tonight? Haven't been here in a while, so sorry about that. Ah, man, John, Willie at work. He at work. I know I had no problems with them doing a WrestleMania outside of the U.S., but I do think the UK should be like the first one. They've always been a hot crowd for WWE. That's what I'm saying. I really thought they was going to do that over there first, because I'm going to be honest, the UK is a lot more louder than the U.S. Who you think going to win the triple threat match? Yurney? I don't know how to say her name. Yurney? Is that how you say it? Tiffany Stratton, Jade, or Nia Jackson? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go with... Tiffany got to lose her title. So I'm going to go with Jade Cargill. Every time Mania come on, the Weeknd has a banger in store for the pay-per-view. I don't like the Weeknd like that. So you know what? The Weeknd don't need to be on another WrestleMania. The referee cheated for Cody. There was no one outside the ring, and he was out the ring not paying attention, and Drew had that match won, and then he stopped him from doing leg move and protect started. Yeah, it was. Everybody was confused on that part. Kathy and I, can you play? Baby boss is in a meeting, so I am going out to dinner with me and get the morning. What? What you talking about, Kimberly? So Seth versus Cody at Crown Jewel. Yes, Seth versus Cody at Crown Jewel. We already know Cody Rhodes is going to beat Seth Rollins again, and next thing you know, we'll see Seth Rollins 0-4. Kaden said biased. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm for real, man. It's time for Tiffany to lose that title. It got to go. I'm going with Jade. What's up, Aaron? AEW, they did better. Their pay was better than the WWE, and that's a slap. Fleming, really. Love you too. Love you also. This War Games is going to be on ESPN. Damn it. Yes. Yes, War Games is going to be on ESPN. That's about the only thing I'm excited for. Seth better at least make Cody bleed. Sky, now you know that's not going to happen. Because Triple H is... I heard the reason the women's triple threat was off the card was because Triple H just wanted to do the less. It's more policy and just keep the show at only 5 matches. Dane, I'm going to be honest, that sounds just like Triple H. They said something about Tiffy was still hurt. She still had an injury. That's why her title went on the line. Dom over here with 2 belts. That's what I'm saying, 2 belts. What's the purpose of Dom having the IC title? He don't even defend it. Man, they need to do better. Aaron said, what's next for Jimmy and Jay? Do you see them winning the tag team titles? Tell me something. Aaron, for now, I just feel like Jay need to focus on his health right now after what happened last night. So far as tag team titles wise, I give it a month or 2. They may snatch up the tag team titles. We'll see. So Bianca said that Saudi is a great place for women. I bet she did. Robert said, bro, they need to push Jimmy. Rendell said hi. What's up, Rendell? Robert, I would love for them to push Jimmy. That's what I was waiting on for the entire time. Like, while they was on their own path of being singles, I really thought, you know, Jimmy was on his way to win his very, very first title on his own without a tag team being labeled to his name. Like something. I was expecting the same treatment they gave Jay. But apparently, you know, they didn't do that. I need the Usos versus the Gorillas of Destiny now. For the Usos to beat them? You sure? I'm actually just watching until Cena is gone because if I have to suffer through Cody being champion, no thank you. I'm done unless Roman start just beating the crap out of everyone. Man, Sky, now you know Roman ain't gonna just beat the crap out of everybody unless he feel like it. Well, when it comes to Paul Heyman, he will. Robert said, but they decided to put Jim back as a tag team guy. Yeah, they did, which was jacked up because I was ready to see what Big Jim could do on his own without Jay. And so far, without Jay, Big Jim was doing good. Aaron said, I think the main won the War Games. Zilla is not coming to War Games, Aaron. Macho Man versus Dom. Mike. Really? Macho Man. Really? Dane said, if they do Becky versus AJ in Perth, do you think they'll get a title to AJ or is it too early? After AJ's, after how she wrestled in the ring last night, I would say keep a title off of her. Now it's not the time that she just got back. No. I hate Triple H. Man, everybody hates Triple H. His non-booking ass. John Denmark. So Jay's not turning heel. That whole thing with him and LA Knight was bad blood. Man, John Denmark, that whole thing with Jay and LA Knight was about getting payback. That's it. Just a match, whoever wins, good for them, but I do. Fleming, where's Jacob at? I'm going to be honest with you. They don't know what they want to do with Jacob at the moment on Fridays. Man, they got to the point where Jacob is now in dark matches after Friday goes off air, which is stupid. Well, she said she saw improvement, and y'all said that last night, Jimmy, I could see on his own. Jay is a tag guy. He gets blown up quick. He's winded after his year. Man, because he be up there, he be yelling like it's nothing. I mean, I love his entrance. His entrance is lit, is nice. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. I really wish, you know, they'll go ahead and give Jimmy his first title. Nah, Becky going to keep the title. I don't know. We'll see. Or that can be a sign. Remember, they put Jay in the tag team one last time and he won the title. We'll see, Robert. I don't know. Grand Prix is strongest. When you think Zilla coming? Zilla's not coming no time soon. I can tell you that. Sky said, I think even Cena was pissed off last night because he usually stays for a little bit to take in the thank you Cena. Cena needs to stand up to H behind the scenes. Yes, he does, because I'm going to be honest, that match was pathetic. It was horrible. That match was to make John Cena look stupid. Jay Uso be getting on the Buffalo too much. Oh, he are the... What you talking about, Fleming? Say it again. John says, you think Roman would be back before Survivor Series? I know him and Cody was filming the Street Fighter thing. Yeah, Roman's supposed to be coming back at the end of this month. Cody is so lame. He do nothing but get booed. Man, everybody loves Cody. You get what I'm saying? Everybody loves him and all this stuff. Man, they ain't gonna the day they boo Cody be the day Cody feelings be hurt. Right now, they ain't doing nothing. Nicole Cross, hey there. What's up, Nicole? Welcome to the channel. It's nice to have you in here. What's going on? If you're not subscribed, you know, go ahead and subscribe so you can see when we go live and everything, when some videos posted. So, you know. Whose birthday is it? Kimsley, whose birthday? I don't know whose birthday it is. Mr. Peanut Butter, oh my God. What's up, Mr. Peanut Butter? Okay. So, who do you want John to face for his last match? Well, they said that Gunther is supposed to be John Cena's last opponent. So, I believe them when they say it's Gunther. What did you think of the NXT Homecoming? The NXT Homecoming could have been better. It's like they made NXT Homecoming more about the current stars that's on the main roster than the actual stars you see on actually Tuesdays. Nah, they made it more about the original people than anything. Pentagon Jr. as brothers, Ray Phoenix as a tag team. The day they decide to put, you know, Penta and his brother back together as a tag team, it would be good. Thanks. Wondering what happened with Jey Uso. He okay? Yes, Nicole. Jey Uso is fine. He is good. Yeah. What's up, girl? How was your day? Man, my day went good. Went out. Did a little bit of any everything today. Today was one of them days. What's going on with you? Bring back Tamina, Snuka, and Grab. Put them with Nia Jax and even let Naomi ride with them. Build another strong stable to check. No. We proceed with caution on Mondays. So I am enjoying, you know, this here Naomi, this funny Naomi on Mondays. We don't need Naomi in no stable or nothing like that. No. We good with what they got Naomi doing. Do you think they're going to give AJ Lee a title match against Becky Lynch? That's something they probably write up in the creative room and then probably end up throwing it away. How do you feel about Triple H as the leader? Triple H as the leader? Man, Triple H is horrible. He can't book worth of shit. Man, Triple H, he irks my nerves. He get on my nerves. Drew should have won. You know Drew wasn't going to beat Cody. When Cena got backstage, he probably just stormed past Triple H and didn't even acknowledge him because he even had to be pissed about how that match was booked. Man, look how fast the match ended. 7 F5s and boom, John Cena gets pinned. Then you got all these little children up there crying. Man, they knew what they was doing. I attended freelance wrestling in Chicago. What's up, Chico? You did? How did you like it? I feel like Drew deserved it more than Cody. Well, you know the company loves Cody. Cody comes before Drew McIntyre. I'm glad you had a good day. I went to church for the second time of my life. Not the church for me, but I'll find the right one. That's good. That's good, you know. Praise the Lord, you know. That's good you went to church. One of them days, yeet. Yeah, yeet. Naomi and Jimmy announced that they are pregnant. Yes, Naomi is having her first child with Jimmy. I am so excited. I am happy for them. Like I am. I'm happy for them. Every time that is brought up, I just sit out there. Man, I sit out there just, I swear, I'm just happy for them. Triple H ain't leading Jack. Man, Triple H is horrible. AJ Lee and Punk beating Rollins and Becky is bullshit. Man, that match was bullshit, if you want to be honest. But the only good thing about Wrestlepalooza was Stephanie. Yeah, her match was good. Thomas said, that's why I said AEW is better right now. Nah, not really. That Brock Lesnar match was horrible. Man, that's why I kicked off the show. That's why. They knew everybody was going to talk about it. Shawn Michaels books better than Triple H. Of course. Of course. It's Shawn Michaels. Man, I'd be better off if they give Shawn Michaels Triple H job. Sky said, Pat McAfee left after the Usos match. I should have turned it off too. Because Pat McAfee only liked the Usos. He comes to yeet. He sit up there. He loves Big Jim. Sit up there and talk to Jimmy. Sit up there and yeet with Jay and all this stuff. Yeah, that's the only reason he came to yeet. That's it. Nikki says, I want Vince back. He can change the entire WWE in a week. No, not right now. I don't know. Man, Vince? AJ Lee and Punk beating Seth and Becky. Bullshit, bro. Seth and Becky deserve to win. Look how it was booked. Look how their storyline was booked. Look how the build-up was booked. Hell no. Watch Triple H bring back Corbin as Cena's last opponent. Nah. Corbin ain't coming back. He kind of made that very clear. Randall said, congratulations. Jimmy Uso, do you know? Okay. Nicole said, Jay Uso said that he is going to spoil the baby. Of course he is. Man, that baby is going to be spoiled. Like I said, I'm just happy for them. I am. Stephanie Vaccaro's Devil's Kiss should have been me. I think WWE is going to regret putting the PLEs on ESPN. Give it time. Man, ESPN got so many damn ads going on throughout the Wrestlepalooza. The ads were like 3 minutes and something. I'm like, 3 minutes? For 3 minutes, y'all, I was up there going back and forth in the kitchen. That's how bad it was. Let me see. I work at the Orlando airport. I have met a lot of wrestlers. Okay, okay. Then when you run into most of them anyway at the airports. Corey said I prefer NXT. You sure? Pat McAfee and Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny and Jelly Roll. LOL. Best for business though. Man, we ain't saw Jelly Roll since. Sky said The Rock needs to overthrow Triple H because Triple H booking is the same outcome all the time. You know who is winning. Exactly, man. He make the shit so damn predictable. It makes no sense. That's why I'm like, who idea was it? Who idea? I swear, every time I see that bald head fool, I swear I just sit up there and be like, you just horrible. Stephanie didn't get her moment in Paris because Jimmy just didn't proceed with caution. Damn. Listen here, man. They been work, man. They been won their child. So they got their child. It's all good. When Naomi come back next year, whenever she comes back next year, she'll get another opportunity. Thanks for your channel. Man, you're welcome, Rendell, man. It's good having you in here. Jay Uso gave me a signed shirt and yeet glasses for my son. For real, man? Yeet. Okay. Okay. WWE mistake was getting rid of that. Hold on. WWE's mistake was getting rid of the WWE Network. Everything all in one place. That's how it should be. Then the network was cheap. Then they decided to go to Peacock. Peacock, I think, was a little cheaper. Then Peacock started going up higher. Roman Reigns is going to spoil Naomi's baby. Man, that baby is going to be spoiled by the whole damn family. Can we ever get The Rock versus Batista? Man, those are two people right now who is focused on movies. Wrestling is like they last idea at the moment. Batista, movies. He be in movies back to back. The Rock, of course, you see him in movies back to back. He got a new movie that's coming out. So, no. Yeah, Peacock lost the PLE shit and went up for some reason from $7.99 to $10. I'm telling you, man, when I saw my statement when I was looking at the bank and saw $10.99 a month, I was like, $10.99? Like for Peacock? Peacock was up there. I'm up there like, why y'all doing this, man? Y'all hurt my pockets. Bills got to be paid and all this shit. Y'all up here taking this shit out of people's pockets. I wish I was Naomi's baby. That kid ain't got nothing to worry about. LOL. Man, of course, man, that baby is sacked. That baby is good. Aaron says, I went to church today, came home watching TV, and I'm turning, getting ready for HRC tomorrow. Okay, Aaron, that's good. I'm like, how does that make sense for real? I don't know, man. They done got money hungry. The whole family is going to spoil that baby. That's what I'm saying, man. That baby is going to be spoiled. Whether it's a girl, whether it's a boy, whether it's twins, it don't matter. Undertaker was getting a little too close to Stephanie last night. You would think that they had an affair going on. LOL. I don't know, Dane. I saw that too. But you know something? You can't put shit past these wrestlers nowadays. Because some of these wrestlers done slept with a couple of their co-workers and shit. So I don't put that past that. Yes, Dave. You guys going live tomorrow night? Yes, John. Yes. Tomorrow's live expected. Yes. As soon as WrestleMania 43 was announced for Saudi, Sean announced he was getting knee surgery on both knees. My guess is he wants a match at WrestleMania 43. I don't know. All I know is his legs is just like messed up at the moment. Do you think they should turn Jade heel? They should turn Jade heel because Jade as a face ain't cutting it. You ain't lying. He was getting too. Man, I'm telling you, some of these wrestlers had affairs back in the day with each other and all that shit with their co-workers. So I'm not surprised. Undertaker almost married Stephanie McMahon, so probably old feelings. Damn, Scott, look. Man, look. I'm telling you, you remember, man, a lot of back in the day, a lot of them wrestlers was up there messing with each other. So I wouldn't be surprised they had something going on. Because Stephanie and Triple H marriage around that time back in the day was on the rocks anyway. So you get what I'm saying? I'm putting that past it. What you eat for Thanksgiving? Grand Priest, what I'm eating for Thanksgiving? It depends on what the family is cooking. I'm not cooking though. I'm getting tired of cooking. I cook every week. I'm getting tired of cooking. John Cena, Stephanie McMahon, he came out of the dressing room on zipping his pants up. Man, Fleming, when that was? Remember when he stole her from Kane? Yes, Sky, man. Who don't remember that? I remember that like it was nothing. Just wanted to say hi. I just found your channel. This is awesome. I appreciate what you do. New subscriber. Thank you so much, Trent. Thank you. Man, thanks for coming to the channel. Thank you. Maybe Kane had something to do with her too. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, these wrestlers had affairs going on back in the day. Some of these wrestlers still got affairs going on till today. They been did their thing, at least according to the rumors. Man, hold on. Listen here. I wasn't putting that past Stephanie and Undertaker. I'm telling, I wouldn't put it past. Look how close they were. I wouldn't put that. Something happened with them two. They just ain't gonna talk about it. Stephanie McMahon, I'm on Mama the Undertaker Monique kid. Okay, cool, Fleming. I'm telling you. These wrestlers all had some affairs going on. Speaking of affairs, what about Katie Vick or never mind? No, John. Let's bring that up then. Let's bring it up. My bad. That was Macho Man Wrestle in Paradise. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't stand AEW. It is so boring. I fall asleep every time I watch it. Man, Trent, I don't watch AEW. I don't really care for it. All I know is wrestlers from WWE makes their way over there every other year or so when they're released from the company. I don't really care for AEW. Aaron says, Jimmy Uso, yeah, I'm definitely happy for Trent. Yeah, everybody is happy for her. Shout out to the up-and-coming indie star Eric Shingen. Shout out to the up-and-coming indie star. What about John Cena having an affair with Nikki and Mickey James? Hold on. John Cena was sleeping with Nikki and Mickey. I ain't heard about that one. Wait a minute. Hold up. They had an affair going on. Fleming, or you just saying something? Well, I'm just saying about that one. I heard about everybody else's affair. I heard about everybody else's affair but them. Man, I'm telling y'all, these wrestlers from back in the day until now done had affairs. But all jokes aside, Triple H probably had his hand of putting Stephanie into the Hall of Fame and told her to act surprised and emotional when Undertaker won. Man, of course you know he did. Man, Stephanie ain't even really do too much. How Stephanie get in the Hall of Fame before Shane does? That's crazy. Will say Nikki Bella and Eve Torres. Man, Eve Torres and Nikki? John was a freaky boy. Man, damn. I ain't know that was going on. Man, I'm telling you, I know about every other wrestler affair, but I ain't not know about this one. Yes, sir, I was a wrestler. I be eating all over that. Damn. Look, hey, you'll be getting beat the fuck up, too. John Denver, yeah, that's good now, but hope you can fight. That man, Big Jim don't play. You didn't know he was like that because I knew. Man, no, I ain't know John Cena was like that. You telling me something new. Let my truth be known. WWE really owns AEW. It's a work, but hey, let them do their thing. You're right, Rundle. You know, the thing you can do, is let them do their thing. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, like, to be honest. Like, that's all. You're exactly right. A whole lot of these wrestlers used to wish they sleep around with each other. Man, I'm telling you. Aisha? Your name Aisha? Hello. What's up, Aisha? Welcome to the live. If I'm saying your name right, Aisha, I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, but I'm just going by. I'm doing good. How about you? Welcome to the channel. I noticed Jimmy and Jay came out to their tag music. Then they did Jay music. Of course, man. John D. Man, you could not have Yeet Man not Yeet. What? Man, come on. It's been a long time since we heard that tag team song. Lately, we've been up here Yeet. Man, we've been jamming to Jay's song so much. Have you forgot about the tag team song? So it was a video with Triple H, right? And he was looking at Charlotte Flair a little too much. For real? I am from India, Aisha. Okay, Aisha, what's up? Shout out to Indy. Shout out to Indiana. I wonder how does Rikishi feel about that. I haven't seen Rikishi ready. Listen here, Aaron. Rikishi ain't gonna be going live for a good little minute. That good. He don't need to go on his podcast and talk. He good. He stay where he at. Ever since that shit went down, you ain't heard nothing from Rikishi. The wrestlers I really like is R-Truth, Always sarcastic and awesome. Keep it like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Teddy. Everybody likes our truth. AJ Lee is good. Everybody likes AJ Lee. I'm glad you doing your thing. I love wrestling and people who knows the platform and give it to us on social media. Man, thank you, man. That's all we want to do. Just talk about wrestling on here. You know, all of you that come in here, man, we sit up here, we talk about a little bit of any and everything. So I love it. Thank you. You know, thank you for the support. I got a feeling tomorrow night on Raw, Big Jim is going to be looking for revenge for Jay. Probably so, but Jay hit himself with the chair. You know, there's not really much revenge. Because he hit himself with the chair. It was a freak accident. Roman is the best wrestler of all time. Roman? I don't think he's the best of all time, but he's kind of the best in today's generation, but not of all time. No. Should they bring Paige back? That's if Paige wants to come back. They bringing everybody else back. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Drew is legitimately pissed about not getting that world title in front of fans. Man, he always gonna be mad. He don't never win the title in front of the fans. I love you. Love you too. Roman Reigns, he be being petty. He be cracking jokes. Man, that's the fun part about Roman. They should put AJ Styles has Intercontinental Champion. Carmelo has the United States Champion. I really thought Carmelo Hayes had it done last Friday. I was really hoping that Melo would walk out with the United States title, but apparently it didn't happen. Man, they need to do something with Carmelo. Man, Carmelo is too damn talented to be up there with The Miz. Oh, best wrestler, the Great Khali. The Great Khali? No, he ain't. But hey, that's your preference. Hey, sis, my only child for Thanksgiving. I'm eating. Hey, can I come to your house for Thanksgiving? You want to come to my house for Thanksgiving, Eric? Man, I'm going out of town for Thanksgiving. Tyler, hi. What's up, Tyler? Roman looking so handsome. Yeah, that's a fine man. Yes, he is. It runs in their family. Paul Heyman, besides the wrestler, what do you and Roman Reigns talk about when y'all not a WWE company? He told him, I can't tell you that. That's yes and who business? He said, who business? Liv Morgan is, oh, you go with Liv Morgan, Aisha? I ain't no Liv roll that way. You go with her? You sure about that? Nice to see you, ma'am. Who do you think is the best wrestlers nowadays, ma'am? Ma'am? Boy, you calling me ma'am like I'm somebody's mom. I'm nobody's mom. I have no kids. Boy, you calling me ma'am like I'm some. But I'm. Welcome to the channel, Carlos. Best wrestlers nowadays? I'm gonna go with Jey Uso. Yeet. Damn, bitch. People be asking Paul Heyman too much personal questions. Man, well, that's Paul Heyman. Of course they gonna ask him. Do you think Alexa Bliss going to join the White Six? Nah, I don't see it. If they was gonna let her join, she would have been did it already. Then the White Six, they barely be on TV and they whole tag team gold. Definition about Jey Uso, you know, everybody to teleport. What? Grand Prix said he claimed Liv Morgan. Aisha. Man, Grand Prix in here said he already claimed Liv. So you got to find you somebody else because he said he claimed Liv Morgan. What you gonna say about that? What you gonna do about that? Because he made it very clear. He claimed Liv. Liv Morgan, Shayla, she's a very beauty girl. Okay. Wonder what the main event of Raw tomorrow night will be. John Denmark, man, you already know what tomorrow's main event going to be. How it ends every Monday the same damn way. Which is, I am getting tired of. Who in the hell in the creative room be writing? Man, I need to get their job. I can do their job. Like, I can do their job better than they can. Come on now. Pretty much. Man, you know how it ends. The same way every Monday. They said Triple H probably told Drew that he was finally going to get his moment in front of fans at Mania 40 and then turned around and went psych and didn't even tell him he was going to get cashed in on. Man, that shit was funny. No offense, 5 minutes, Drew gets cashed in on by Damian Priest. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, who writes that bull crap for the main event on Monday? That's what I want to know, because every Monday it ends the same damn way. I'm getting tired of it. Triple H need to put the pen down. Them other 2 people need to put the pen down. Them girls that be in that ring, they need to put the pen down, because they write the same stuff over and over again. Nothing new. Nothing original. That's good to know, Aisha, that's your girlfriend. That's good, Aisha. You claiming her? John Denmark, Seth versus Big Jim for the title tomorrow night. Let's go, yeet. Yeet. I would love to see Big Jim go against Seth for that title tomorrow, but we know it ain't happening. I would love for it, unless they come out with it and say that. But in this case, He claiming her, but he never get that phone number though. Damn. Joshua said, "What's up? What's up, Joshua? How you been?" Grand Prix said, "I'm the tribal chief and Liv is the tribal queen." For real? Shawn Michaels should take over WWE as a whole. Shawn Michaels is way better than Triple H. Triple H, he gives people a headache with his horrible booking. You working hard? Okay. That's good. Hey, sometimes you gotta work hard. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We already know that. We already know who that is, and that's Roman Reigns. Of course, man. It's Roman Reigns. It's Roman. But in this case, man, we already know how Monday ends. Monday ends the same way. He's trying to be like Vince McMahon. Man, of course he's trying to be like Vince McMahon, but he's trying to get more money. You know, Vince McMahon was all about the money, but Vince McMahon wasn't like that. Who is your favorite wrestler? My favorite wrestler is Jey Uso. Yeet. What do you think about Brock coming back to WWE? Brock coming back to WWE, I feel like was a waste of time because he's barely going to show up. He'll show up when he wants to, and then he'll make appearances when he wants to. Other than that, I feel like it was a waste of time. What if Brock comes out tomorrow night with Heyman and Heyman turns on the Vision and Brock beats Seth for the title tomorrow night? Then Brock faces Cody at Crown Jewel. LOL. Man, that would be nice, but I don't want to see Cody and Brock run it back again. We already saw what happened when them two ran it back. I don't want to see it. You took his rule of follow. Which one? I heard that Punk, AJ, Becky, Seth were all rehearsing for their tag team match and showed that even Punk and Seth could be professional enough to rehearse a match. Yeah, I saw pictures of that yesterday. Vince McMahon, he was really not. He was about the money, but you were actually right. He was never really about... I'm going to be honest, Vince McMahon, yeah, he loved his money and everything, but he wouldn't... But Vince McMahon wouldn't sell out like how Triple H is doing. He already moved in WrestleMania Saudi. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why WrestleMania going over there? You already got the Royal Rumble going over there. Man, that pissed me off. Do you prefer Naomi as a heel or face? I like Naomi as a heel. Nobody wants to see Seth versus Cody. Exactly. I don't want to see that either because we already know Cody gonna win. No yeet. Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Damn, you gonna come in there and say yeet? You gonna say no yeet? No. We in the yeet era, so it's yeet. I have tripped. Hi. What's up, Emperor Edits? What's going on? She sucks as a heel. What? What? Naomi? What? Are you crazy? What? Man, Naomi is good as hell as a heel. She is good. Man, this is some of Naomi's best damn work. What? Who don't like what? Every yeet I hear, every therapy session I need. Yeet. Naomi do not suck as a heel. She is good as a heel. No, I don't know which type of would you sleep on the phone, but you must be asleep on. Do you know Taylor Swift? No, I do not know Taylor Swift. Already scheduling. Yellow Road friend, what's up? Yeah, up here scheduling. Yeah, up here live. What you got going on, Yellow Rose? If Jay turns heel and eventually turns on Jimmy, it'd be pretty interesting with the roles reversed. I would love to see that, but then again, I don't want to see no brother versus brother match again. Sorry, I don't want to see it. That's why I'm glad it ain't happening. AJ Lee versus Becky at Crown Jewel. I would love to see that. I would love to see it. Naomi sucks as a heel. I want to see her against Jade Cargill for the women's world title. No. If anything, man, Naomi is doing good as a heel. Right now, of course, you know she's not on TV no more because she's expecting her baby. But no. She's good as hell as a heel. Man, what you got going? What you talking about? They need to have a faction. R-Truth managing the Street Profits and Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams and Bianca Belair. I'm going to be honest with you, after all those names you just named. Jada Parker, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Jada Parker, what? They dropped the ball with her. Hold on. Why all of them in one faction? Hell no. Then where would Jada Parker fit at in this? Man, Jada is not even out of development yet. She ain't even out of NXT yet. So how she gonna come on the main roster and do all of that? Yeah, Drew does need a vacation. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, I don't think they hate each other. It's just it's just business. It's their job. Their job is to look like they hate each other. I just want to know when Randy is coming back. I don't know when Randy is coming back. I want to know when Randy is turning heel. If your title change needs to happen, it has to be Oba. You feel like Oba? Oh man, but if Oba Femi come to the main roster, it's about what they would do with him and who he would challenge. I want to know when Randy, I need him to turn right back into that. What you talking about, Fleming? Say it again. I feel like it's time for Randy Orton to turn heel. They kept him a face so damn long. Like, it's time for him to turn heel. How dare you skip my comment? What? Goku be like, didn't nobody skip your comment. I didn't even see your comment. What'd you say? I can't believe I paid money to see Brock F5 John Cena 30 times. Man, that was a waste of $30. Seeing that over and over and over again, over and over and over. I'm like, what? I want him to turn Randy. Hold on. You want Cody to turn on Randy? What you talking about? Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, who was a powerful wrestler. Man, we done saw Randy and Roman. We don't want to see it no more. There should be a segment on Raw where R-Truth interrupts AJ Lee where, oh no, boy, you being in the creative room? No. Everybody wants Randy Orton to turn heel. We just don't know when it's happening. Oh, but Goku, man, go ahead and write what you want to ask. His career really took off when he was a heel. That's what I'm saying. Randy needs to turn heel to go after Cody. Yes, to go after Cody for the championship, you got to have Randy Orton as a heel. And I'm just slowly waiting on it. But why is it taking so much? Why is it taking so much time? Somebody's gonna get his ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get his wig split. What? I think I have a better booking than Triple H. I think anybody can book better than Triple H at this point. Hell, children probably can book better than Triple H. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar last night was Vince level booking. Man, over the level of Vince booking. Man, listen here. If Vince would have booked that, Vince would have made that match look way better than what it was. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? What's up, beautiful? What's up? How are you? By the way, why did Brock take John to F5 City instead of Suplex City? I don't know. I was wondering when was John going to Suplex City. He ain't never show up to Suplex City. That one got F5 7 times just for Brock Lesnar to pin him, just for some little kids to start crying. Like, come on now. So what did you expect from that match? Could they really put a 30-minute classic, you think? Probably. It depends on how it's booked. They knew what they was doing, the John Cena, from the start. Man, that match, they booked that match as to start off Wrestlepalooza for a reason. I just watched Hogan versus Orton in a cage from 1987. Damn, boy, you watching all the way back from 87. Damn. I got a feeling the main event tomorrow night will be the same old boring Seth versus Punk. Probably so, and I'm getting tired of seeing it. We were happy for Triple H fraud because we thought he wasn't going to be doing shitty booking like what happened at Wrestlepalooza. Man, I'm going to be honest, man. It's time for Triple H to pack it up and roll. Her trick ain't out yet, but let time progress build up a storyline. Might not need to be that deep, but factions. Yeah, but you gotta look at it, Randall. Once again, all of them that you named, where they fit at in a faction? Man, they finna have the Street Profits split up. Wrestlepalooza was trash. It was boring as fuck. He got to the turnpike of Suplex City. That's about it. Man, that fool, man, listen here. He got F5 so many times. I was like, you know what? Y'all should have just called this match once he hit number 3. Y'all kids be crying and cursing whole show Casino lost. Man, them children felt like they lost their superhero last night. What is their point to watch Monday Night Raw? Man, Mondays done got to the point where it's like, no. Fleming, you're exactly right. It's definitely telling him to pack it up and get them out of here. I'm gonna be honest, cause Triple H, it's time for Triple H to roll. Paul Heyman is the GOAT. Paul Heyman been the GOAT, John. I still can't believe that Triple H used to strap rockets to his NXT stars' backs, but nowadays not only doesn't he book them nearly the same, but doesn't even know what to do with them. Man, he don't know what to do with none of them, including his damn champions. Valkyrie and Io was the best match last night. Of course, that was a good-ass match. They did good. Stephanie Sky match was solid. Mixed tag was awesome. Tag team match was good. Main event was solid. Man, I'm going to be honest, man. Like I said, I gave Wrestlepalooza an F. I felt like if I would have went to that show, I've been wanting my money back. Get Triple H out of there and bring back Mick Foley to do the booking. Man, somebody better do something. I don't care who it is. Somebody got to do something because it is boring. Should have booked Seth, Braun, Brunson versus Usos and Reigns. We could have had that, but they didn't want to do that because, you know, Roman is filming. No cap, I give Wrestlepalooza 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, man. I get that bitch an F. It don't get 10 nowhere. Are you fucking with Jey Uso? I like Jey Uso. I love Jey Uso. Yes. Who don't like Jey Uso? I like Jey Uso. You know Stephanie McMahon has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yes, I did. Why is she the first person? They did that shit with Triple H. The whole Judgment Day is a joke. Get a title to the Usos. That's what I'm saying. They need to get a title to the Usos, but I feel like I give it about a good month. The Usos may just pick up those tag team titles. You can skip 3 weeks and nothing happens. Exactly. The same shit over and over again. Paying $30 just to see a trash PLE. That's what I'm saying, man. Then this is the thing. It's only one PLE left for ESPN. And that is War Games. Stephanie, man, is still really hot. That what you think, Ethan, about Stephanie? Kata Tabi, hi. Hello, what's up? Good old wrestling. Yes, Shelton, what's up? Yeah, it's good wrestling. F minus. Whenever they break the Street Profits up, it's going to be Rockers 2.0. Well, I'm ready for them to break up now because I feel like Montez Ford can do so much better on his own. It's like, you don't want to say it, but Montez is like way better than Dawkins. Was heavy disappointed by the Wrestlepalooza. To be honest, the women's match was really good, though. Yes, it was. Wouldn't call it an F, though. Well, what you gonna call it then? Because to me, it got an F. Wrestlepalooza is just a weird ass name. Like Wrestle Kingdom would be at least better or something. Man, the names that they have put up in the beginning for this should have stuck. Like when they said it was gonna be Bad Blood, man, they could have did something better. Wrestlepalooza, man, that was the most dumbest name ever. Should Vaquer wrestle Rhea? I'm getting tired of seeing Rhea in the title picture. Get somebody else. WWE started being the trash. Should have watched AEW. Edge doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. That was cool. And audience buying it was good too. Well, I don't watch AEW. Randall says yeet. Yeet. I'm tired of this. Give Jimmy a world title. Man, Jimmy time is coming. Whether it's in a few months or whether it's next year, all I feel like is this. I just feel that's like now is the time. Because y'all don't want to sit up there and wait until Jimmy got to leave. So it's like y'all got to sit up here. If anything, y'all give him something. Because he deserves way more than just tag team belts under his arsenal. Like, he deserves more. Should have broke the Vision versus the OG Bloodline. You're going to get the Vision and the OG Bloodline at War Games. ESPN deserve better, not gonna lie. Man, ESPN is for every other sports and all that. WWE wasn't made to be on ESPN. Those kids don't count. They didn't even grow up with John Cena. Only people who count are the ones that grew up with Cena. Screw them kids. Damn, Sky, you said screw them kids. Them kids' feelings were hurt. India is the best country. That's good. What's your favorite tag team of all time? My favorite tag team of all time. We're gonna I'm gonna have to go with the Hardys. Hardys are good. I'm gonna go with the Hardys. I'm starting to believe that Triple H do not like John Cena. Man, Triple H don't like no damn body. He like who he wanna like. I heard Peacock is still hosting NXT PLEs. Yes, Peacock is still hosting NXT PLEs. That's it. Brock really is the last of the diehards. Despite what everyone thinks, he still keeps of that aura of legitimacy and the scene. Okay, Mario G, you are right. I give you your props. Dayton said the next time Triple H says a PLE is gonna be light the world on fire. Best know that he just talking about the opening pyro of the show because he just saying it for ratings at this point. Yeah, he is, which is stupid. All that pyro for nothing. Jimmy needs the world title, man. Jimmy could get a world title, but I would rather Jimmy start off with something small, which is probably the IC title. Fun fact, the name Wrestlepalooza come from a fabricated fictional pay-per-view for the sitcom aired with children, so that's why it sounds so goofy and a mouthful. Man, that was the most stupidest name in the world. Imagine a Judgment Day versus New Day versus the Usos. That would be a good match. I'm going to be back later. Okay, Yellow Rose. I'm getting the late night munchies. Gotta get me some Minute Maid Yeet juice and then come out with some Tyson Yeet nuggies. What the fuck? What? What, Denmark? What? How was Evolution better than this? I don't know. Evolution was way better than way better than this Wrestlepalooza. If not next stream, it's okay, man. If you can't make it back in here, I'll see you tomorrow night. Exactly. Montez is going to be Shawn Michaels. Dawkins is going to be Jannetty. Yes, exactly, man. Montez is that guy. He got to get pushed. Jimmy Uso is hella underrated, and he's one of my favorites right now. Man, Jimmy Uso is about the best. The best. Jimmy is good as hell in the ring, outside the ring. He is good as hell on the microphone. Man, Jimmy has it all. I don't know why they didn't push him already for a singles title. They gave Solo a title before he got a title. What type of shit is that? Y'all getting WrestleMania 43 in Saudi. Listen here, I'm not watching that. Tattoos of all time, mask when I was kids is the Hardy Bars in the deli. Okay. Okay. What's up, y'all? Talking wrestling. I see. What's up, K Green? Ate some ribs with a baked potato today. Shit, busting. Okay. Okay. Man, I had me some chicken tenders though, and I had me a nice little Caesar salad. I had a nice little Caesar salad. It was good. Hell, Cyber Sunday was better than this trash of a pay-per-view. Hell yeah. The Legion of Doom Road Warriors is my tag team. Okay. Jimmy, Jade Uso. Like I said, when it comes to it, I like the Yeet Man all day, every day. But when it comes to being good in the ring, good on the microphone, you got to give it to Jimmy. The people carrying WWE, Roman, Stephanie, Naomi, the Uso. Man, the bloodline basically runs the damn business, if you want to be honest. I can't wait for Zilla for 2 to show up in WWE. Man, it's going to be a good little minute before you see Zilla. Yeah, Solo is hilarious. Man, I love Solo. Solo then became a big star now. You know, he then became funny. I saw that there was a lot of pirates online last night. Yeah. Eva Marie, man, she was a horrible ass wrestler. Where's Jacob for 2 being? They buried them Samoans bad. Jacob for 2 been in dark matches after SmackDown. There's where he has been. So basically, Solo and Jacob took a boat and rowed away from the island of Revel. You can say that. It seems like ever since Jimmy left, it's like they didn't know what the hell to do with Jacob and Solo no more. But the Usos bringing back the old theme song was fired up. Yeah, it was fire, but like I said, when they brought it back, it was cool. But like I said, when you used to Jay's song so much, it's like Jay's song kind of grew more on you than their tag team songs. Like I said, in order for people to get back into the original theme, you know, you have to play it constantly. But in this case, you know, Jay's songs get paid so much, you know, that's all you really think about. I want to know who finna see Brock versus Cena for the 400th time at Crown Jewel. Don't nobody want to see no John Cena and Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel. Hell no. But the Usos bringing back their theme was just a sign they were going to lose. Not really, Robert. That match had to end early because Jay busted himself in the head with the chair. Yeah, they had to end the match. Becky should not have lost to AJ Lee lame spider move. It shouldn't count because you can't tap on the mat. Man, you know how that match went. Man, that match was all over the place. Cena versus Lesnar should have been a long match like in Extreme Rules 2012. Man, you know they wasn't going to give us that. I heard rumors that Jacobs pissed another superstar off backstage, which is why he isn't being featured. Oh, I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about that. It makes sense that Brock won, but I wanted Cena to win so he could squash his feud, so we'll have to run it back in. Hopefully we don't got to run it back in because I don't want to see it. At the Usos' current state, could they benefit with reuniting with Roman, or are they still okay without him? At this point, I'm going to be honest. I feel like the Usos will be good on their own. Roman, on the other hand, the Usos are good with Roman. So if it ever becomes to the point where the bloodline finally just becomes back as a trio, then we're good. I think they should unify the tag titles again. Nah, no. We'll need to see that. Are you married? No, I am not married. No, think about it. Every time a wrestler brings back their old thing for an important match, they lose. Well, in this case, look, I saw it as they ended the match to her. That match didn't even go on for about like, that match didn't even go on for 12 minutes. That match was supposed to be a little bit longer than that. It's so sad that AJ Lee in ring debut was fucking Wrestlepalooza, bro. Man, she needs to work more. LOL. I saw reports Bronson Reed was unhappy about his place in the Vision storyline. Well, listen here. If Bronson Reed was unhappy about his place in the storyline for the Vision, ain't nobody tell him to join it. Was this pay-per-view free? Hell no. You had to pay for that. Hell no, you had to pay. You had to pay. Like, for real. This was not cheap. At this point, Judgment Day is going to walk into Mania as tag team champions because they had the titles for like 3 months already and only defended them once. That's what I'm saying. Triple H don't know how to book. He is a horrible booker. The reason Brock won is because Cena is retiring. They still have to cut Lesnar a check. Of course they have to cut him a check. I'm about to miss all of the PLEs. Might as well. Might as well. I don't know how they could make Crown Jewel worse than this. If they do, that's crazy. Man, Crown Jewel, man, that's if it's even worth it. I'm going to be honest. Last year's Crown Jewel wasn't even really worth it. Because look at the outcome last year. Last year, Crown Jewel compared to this year. Like, no way. Well, you guys, man, I'm finna get on and get up off of here. Because I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I got to really go over strategies tomorrow. For another one. For tomorrow's live. I swear they had better not do another rematch between Cena and Brock. And don't nobody want to see it. And then they think about the WrestleMania. Man, don't nobody want to see that WrestleMania either. How long have you been a fan? I've been a fan of WWE since I was about like in the 5th grade. That's when I came into wrestling. I'm like in this seat is good. Yeet and have a nice evening. Yeet. Be safe. Same to you guys. You guys be safe out there, man. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.